welcome. I am so excited to get into today's video. As for what we're going to get into is a fun advent calendar challenge that a friend sent to me during live on Twitch, which I will link down below if you guys want to join that village there. Please do. Don't be afraid. And I think this will be a fun little way to not only get into those 3x3 rooms that they request of us, but also the theme of the challenges. And I'm just excited to show you guys what we have. So in this first video, we're just going to be doing the first 15 days because it does go to 30 days. It's a lot of little rooms to show you guys, so I will show you the rest later. Just please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just leave any type of comment down below, so I know you guys like this and you guys want to see the next video for part 2, which I'm excited to show you guys also. So let's just get into it. And yay, so first things first is our office calendar. It's our office space of the advent calendar. There we go. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do just funky type of looks. I fell in love with that wallpaper and I kind of just ran with it. I don't know, I did a kawaii build in a short YouTube video and I kind of just want to keep running with it. If you guys are cool with that, I'm cool with that. So this one kind of just got this funky blue wallpaper and I loved it. And they also have like these little cute characters. I forgot which pack it comes with, probably the kids pack, and like these cute characters you can put on the wall, and I had to put it on there. So this is like the first room. I think you're gonna see it in all the builds. The biggest thing I struggled with is finding pieces of art to match each room, just because there's like so many options but so few at the same time, weirdly. But it's also trying to go through each swatch of each different art piece to see if one matches. So now we're just kind of adding little bits and bobs of clutter, which I really tried to implement in each build, even though they're really tiny 3x3 rooms. I thought this would be a great way to add personality, while hopefully still making them usable. Because we want to be able to use these in the future, whether or not you guys download it, because I did upload it on my gallery, or if I ever want to use these, maybe I'll make another pre-built home, or I do know in the future well, I've already tested them out, but in the future when we make a house, we'll test it all out again just to make sure everything's coherent and still works, because you guys know how things are in this games and The Sims. So I just wanted to make sure that also in each of these rooms, both sides are kind of filled, so whatever angle it is. So if we get a little weird swivel, that's just why. So next, number 2, I'm so excited, the toddler's dream. And a lot of this was just trying to figure out what toys would fit, because with the kids, well, toddlers and kids can play with the same things. But with a lot of the toys that they have accessible to them are huge. Like the dollhouse, I've never owned a dollhouse that large. I don't think I could ever dream of owning one that large. Which would probably be better for kids, considering that it's a lot harder to lose the tiny pieces if they have a bigger piece. So with this one, I kind of wanted to roll with that funky carpet that we have in there, and so we kind of ended up with this like purpley theme, which I love. I personally love the pinks and purples of the pastel family. And oh my god, those butterflies are so cute, but when I was placing them, I was like, a toddler would totally tear these down. But it's okay, it's a toddler's dream. Doesn't mean it's toddler's realism. So next up, number 3, we have the tiny kitchen. So as you can see, I keep forgetting to put the lights in until last minute, so don't mind me there. I'm just making sure I remember that. So the tiny kitchen, I don't know why, I kind of want to go with this mint green, just because like a mint or like a light pastel-y green isn't something I typically go for. So I thought it'd be kind of fun in this kitchen, especially that we have a fridge to match that color. I think the hardest thing was just figuring out greens that kind of went together without just slamming together a bunch of greens. I know it's not my favorite, especially the cabinetry was very limited, but with what we have, I do end up liking it. It just wasn't exactly what I had envisioned, if you guys know what I mean. And also another keynote that I want to say is when we put this together, I know it's going to be rough and we're going to have to take out some of these like doorways and stuff, but they're there, so when we have to combine the houses, obviously some might be depleted and whatnot. We might be adding hallways, so they might even stay. So number 4, the cluttered bedroom. This one was kind of fun. I think the high school pack helped us so much, especially with the kits that came out recently also. But the high school pack had like clothes thrown on the floor that people can walk through, and the Sims aren't like, what the heck, you know, you're like, okay, you can clearly walk through that. But with this, you can actually make the place look cluttered with them being able to walk through that, and I really wanted to implement that. And oh my god, can I just say that ghost wallpaper, I absolutely love the spooky pack. Weirdly, I don't know, I feel like everyone falls in love with a weird item from a specific pack. So with this room, I kind of just went for the pinky vibes, because as you guys know, I love the pinks, and it was a lot of it just trying to find what matches, what fits it, and hopefully I didn't stay too much too similar to what a bunch of other people do, especially with the high school pack. A lot of the go-to and the favorites is a lot of those pinky items, but I hopefully with the compilations that we had, that each one's mine's a little different, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yay, the modern bathroom. So I obviously had to Google this one because I don't know anything about design at all. So it was a lot more like minimalist. It was just like in the images, it was a lot more spacious of a bathroom. It was just a tub, like darker tones. And I really wanted to implement that within my build while also still making it mine, which is why we have those little funky tables. We get the little greenery in the window. And then I also, that mirror is so pretty, but I've never had a reason to use it till now. So I thought that was a lot of fun to be able to implement that. And in one of the images, they had like a little vanity, but a lot of those tables and whatnot that we have are really chunky for this 3x3. So I ended up utilizing two different like tiny tables. So I know it's not as accessible. It's more for appeal, I guess, for the look of it, rather than, because there's not even a chair there. So now number 6, so only black shades. So this one was exciting. I didn't exactly stick to just black shades, which I kind of wish I did, but when building it, I didn't really think of only black. I just thought of black items that we can use, not only black shades. So oh yeah, sorry, that was a glimpse of me trying to use another table. It didn't work out, so just ignore that. And I think that's pretty much it. I kind of imagine this being like the basement, the storage, like bathroom, or even if it's just by the front door, or even if it's a guest bathroom, you kind of put all of your extra clutter items in there. Maybe the laundry room's right next to it, and that's kind of the appeal. And I hope I got that across with all the different clutter items we have in there. But yes, I do love that one. So let's get into number 7, only base game. So this one I kind of found that like orangey, goldish type of couch like that. I kind of wanted to roll with it. It's like a creamsicle in my opinion, and I typically don't really go for orangey browns. I feel like unless I'm doing like base game, weirdly enough, which is a base game build. But I loved it because it also felt a little different, because I feel like you tend to get stuck in browns with a lot of the base game. So sticking with those like orangey creamsicles, it felt really light and airy. But I do believe the hardest thing for me to find was the wallpaper to kind of match that. But overall, I think we did okay. And then the other thing was also the rugs. The rugs was hard, but we made it work. So as you can see, like the different browns and stuff within the painting itself, that I feel like that overall sums up what you get from base game. There's a lot of brown and base tones, which is really easy and makes it great for basic builds, which is probably why it's base game. So now number 8, cozy library. I really enjoyed this one, outside of the fact that when I envision a cozy library, I imagine a library stacked to the ceiling with books. I don't know why I consider that cozy, considering the fact that I could lose an eye for that, but this one we kind of just wanted to shove in a bunch of different couch. Even if they can't actually squeeze in there for the realism factor, I know we can. If we had a couch shoved into the back of our library, we can easily get in there. Sims, on the other hand, and you know how it is. So a lot of it was just kind of squeezing these bookshelves into the wall. And like I said, I really wished we had a bookshelf that went floor to ceiling, without it being literally it'd be a third of this room if I was honest. So a lot of it I also wanted to add in here was just different little artsy to give it like more personality, I guess, in the end. And I think I really did this one really well. I honestly would love to own this library, even if it's a 3x3. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's cozy. I got the overlamps to go with, so you can read, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we're at number 9, a police officer's desk. I don't know why when I got this one, I originally thought, oh, we could do a police officer's kind of study room. But when I finally pulled out the desk, I just kind of wanted to roll with that, like I don't know, natural wood look. So it kind of gave me like simplistic, calming type of office. So I went really simple with this one. So this one's gonna go by really, really fast. I think it basically ends right there. So it was just like literally adding a plant, some art, very minimalist. I mean, come on, not everyone's gonna have a clutter pack room. So I feel like that one did really well. So now we're number 10. So 1 pack only. So I love this one so much because I think this is the build that made me realize how much I love Eco Living's items. Like, I never really messed around with it, and I never realized how much that comes with the pack. I haven't done a challenge quite yet with Eco Living, which I would love to do with you guys. We should definitely do that, so let me know down below if you guys want that. But with these items, I just found it so beautiful. Even though I stuck with black and white, I'm just gonna finish this real quick. I honestly loved it. So now moving on to number 11 is cottage core. So with this one, I kind of did have to Google an image because I really wanted to implement cottage core in a tiny room. And I don't really know if I did that well. I kind of just rolled with cottage living and just kind of try to make it work. A lot of what the images had like different gardening utensils and whatnot in the room, but with this one I kind of just stuck with the greens, like that little foraging and different plants, little cozy little like seating in the corner. And yeah, I thought that was nice. So now number 12, Grandma's Nook. As soon as I read that one, I thought Nifty Knitting, because in The Sims 4 when Nifty Knitting came out, I believe, if I remember this correctly, it was a lot for your older Sims to be able to have some sort of lifestyle. So when I thought of that with Grandma's Nook, I was like, oh god, this makes perfect sense for Grandma's Nook to have a little Nifty Knitting, like, just threw up in there. It was like, hey, here you go, here's the kit. We're repping this kit. So I think it looks really nice. It's definitely really vibrant, I feel like, for a grandma, but I don't know, grandmas out there in the world, would you like this room? Would you? I don't know. You guys have to tell me down below if you guys actually like this room. I personally do. I would love it. Maybe I wouldn't go with purple and yellow personally, but that's what the kit came with. So I believe there's people out there who want purple and yellow rooms. But I do love it. It's definitely calming. I personally love lavender, so I probably even have a lavender plant in there if I can. There's no windows, so maybe not. So now number 13, black and white. So this is one of the reasons why I felt kind of apologetic for doing the eco living black and white, because we're doing another black and white, but I think it was going to be fine. I kind of end up utilizing this one as kind of a cozy pet room in the end. It just has a pet bed. I just felt like, I don't know, I pulled out that pet bed and I was like, let me just roll with this. So right now I'm just kind of pulling out every single item that I see that is literally just black and white. But the problem with the pet beds, they all have a color in it. So like like the tongue has a color, the feetsies have not the feetsies, but the eyes have a color. And I was like, this is fine. I just want this to be kind of a pet room because we don't really have one in this advent calendar. And I thought this is the perfect opportunity to do that with the black and white beds. And we were able to fit a cozy chair in the end. I think I had to rearrange this a couple times because I wanted the bed, but I wanted the owner to be in there because I know there's owners out there, and I wish I could be there, where you have a pet room, but don't tell me you don't have a spot for yourself in that pet room. So now, number 14, doing homework, which is really exciting. I don't know, with this one, I watch a lot of Korean dramas, I won't lie to you guys, and they have a lot of, like, studious rooms where they have, like, the nice clean desk, or even in, like, mangas and, like, I don't know, with webtoons, if you guys read that, a lot of them have, like, this nice, neat room with, like, these bookshelves. I couldn't find an image for some reason. Maybe I was doing the wrong Google search. But I kind of want to roll with one of the images I found where she had, like, a really close bookshelf right to her desk. She had kind of just, like, a bunch of stuff on the walls. And, like, typically this is a part of your bedroom. But this one we're having a separate room. It's a 3x3 room. I don't think I could fit a bed in there also. So that's what we're kind of going with. And I wasn't sure if I wanted a cozy chair. We did end up utilizing a cozy chair because I just felt like it kind of fit nicely. And it worked out. It fits. So now number 15. This is our final one of the day. Ancient Times. So I Googled this one also. I will have to, like, unfortunately admit, of, like, figuring out what I want to do. So I ended up finding, like, ancient, like, Roman buildings and whatnot. So I kind of wanted to roll with that. I literally pulled out every single item that I could find that would replicate that. And this one took me a while because I had to figure out how I wanted to arrange this room, especially with that bench. The bench kind of, like, put me in a pickle because it's like it takes up a lot of space. It takes up 3 tiles, so that's a third of our room. But eventually we will, like, basically twist the room, put the couch in the corner nook, which you guys can see there, just to make things fit a little better. I do get rid of that angel. That angel took up way too much space. Got rid of a lot of the stuff I put out, but I really wanted to implement as much as possible in here. And then the other piece I wanted to get in here is some type of art piece that I would personally see in art history. So we got that in there for you guys. I know it may not be the same as Roman art, but it was what I remember from my art history class. So I'm imagining somebody like me fell in love with that art history class and made this room for themselves, which is why we added the easel. So yay, the final quick tour. So this is kind of how it looks. This is the, what was it, 15 rooms we have? Still have 15 more to go, which is exciting. I don't know how we're going to put this all together, but let's just get a quick final view of everything without it being all fast forwarded weirdly and whatnot. So here is room number 1. I really love this one. Like I said, I've been experimenting a lot, kind of figuring out my own taste with building, and I'm realizing I love, like, pastel-y, kawaii type of vibes. So that's number 1 that we have so far. I mean, look, she's excited. She's energized. She loves this. So here is room number 2. If I can get good angles, because we're having weird angles, which you guys can see. I definitely added a porta potty. This is it. This is your toddler's dream. They don't want to think about going to another room. They want to be able to do it in this room. So I kind of really love this one because I feel like I was able to jam pack quite a bit and while still making it a function, which we will test out real quick. 'Cause I don't think I did this one. So let's go. Come on. This is your one duty in life. Why don't you go? Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to move that. Dang it. Okay. Well, we could put it in inventory. I don't know if I want to. Nope, don't do it. I was just kidding. Well, she walked towards it. We know she can. Cancel! Don't do it! Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We want to sit over here. It's a toddler's dream. They need to be able to sit in places. Nice! I mean, she glitches through the wall, guys, but you're able to do all of that in one 3x3. So now, moving on to the kitchen, which I honestly, it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. I do like it. Like I said, it was... Well, I actually didn't say this earlier, but it was really hard to find the tiling and whatnot, so I kind of went for more of a simpler look. But also I did say it was the different greens and trying to match all those. But in the end, I do like it. It's still a functional kitchen that you guys can utilize for a 3x3. Come on, man. This is exciting. These are all tiny. So now moving on to our very much so cluttered bedroom, which I do love. I am all there for the pinks. And also this wallpaper is to die for. Honestly, I love the little ghost from pink to white. Or pink? It's more purple. I think this lighting just really distorts it. Anything from the high school pack lighting, honestly. And yes, we get all those different little colors that we also get from the high school pack that really did great at. So now moving on to the modern bath. So it's literally just a bath. I love the look. I feel like you guys got to see a lot of this in the one that I did send. Honestly, I feel like if it was a full bathroom, I put a full meditation section in here. I don't know why. It just feels so clean. And now our Black Shades bathroom. So this one, I don't know. I do love the outlook. We do need another bathroom, so hopefully I remember that in the next 15 little rooms that we get. Because this one definitely feels like it's the closet bathroom. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just imagining, like, this is the bathroom in the basement, right next to the laundry room. Or it doesn't even have to be in the basement. That's just kind of the design home that I grew up in. But just next to your laundry room where you have that extra storage unit, but you can also use the toilet. I don't know if anyone else has ever seen that in their life. Maybe I just created that on the spot. Will we ever find out? I don't know. So now our base game build. I feel like this one's kind of simple, but I do love the little trinkets that we do get. Plus, it's base game, so if you guys have base game, or if you don't, it's free now. So this is just a quick, easy little living room that you guys can have. That's also really tiny. So now let's go over here. I start over here and then I work my way over. I don't know why, considering the images were like over here shot in, so it kind of felt backwards most of the time. But yes, so here is our little extra cozy library, which I feel like someone definitely young, maybe 20s, maybe this is part of their studio, and they designed this because they don't have a whole lot of room. Maybe this is even their living room and they're getting their art major. I don't know, but this definitely looks super cozy. But I don't know, like, people now have huge TVs. I got made fun of about my TV and how tiny my TV is. I don't know, I have so many screens in my life. Do I really need a fat, big TV screen? Don't answer that. And now our police officer room, which I feel like I don't have much to show. It's pretty simple. And my favorite, oh my god, I want this. This feels like a guest room, but I want to live here. I don't care. It's my bedroom now. Because it also doesn't have a dresser, which is why it also feels like kind of like a guest room. But you'll also get the little seltzer waters with glasses, which is cute. I love it. And cottage living, which I said I feel like I didn't really get what I wanted across, but I do love the look. A lot of the cottage core images I found, they had a lot of stuff on the wall, which I didn't have a whole lot, but I did get quite a bit, which I enjoy. And little granny, I don't know, grannies, do you hate on me now? I don't know. It is really purple, like vibrant, but I do love it. I kind of just rolled with it. Look at granny, I leave you room for your shoes. Like, you better love me. But yes, so this is just your little crafting center, which you will need to get the crafting item. I just felt like adding it in there when it's just going to go in your Sims pocket is a lot. So now what is this one? Black Shades? Yeah, I forgot. I think it's black. No, black and white. It's black and white? No, it's just black. Black Shades? Oh my god, that's gonna bother me. What's this one, guys? You guys know about it. You guys just watched my video, right? So, which one is this one? But I made this one the pet room. I do love it. You get the little treats up top, maybe some toys in here. I don't know, maybe they clean up their messes because, you know, especially cats like to make messes. Dogs too, okay? I found out cats and dogs they both love the trash can. When they want food, they'll go in the trash can. And yeah, I'm talking to you. Where you at, Munchkin? He's underneath my desk. So, and this is our little study nook. It's supposed to be where a kid does their homework. I feel like now that I'm thinking on it, because I did mention what I based this off of. If it was a kid doing their homework, though, here in America where I live, I feel like they'd want a big, like, artsy table rather than this very studious desk. But it's okay. We kind of rolled with it. We'll take the punches. And I want to say this was, oh my god, I want to say this was one of my favorites. I know it's, like, not a whole lot going on in here, but I do love, oh god, these angles suck. I do love the look of it. I do love what I was able to achieve with this. I would never build this without this advent calendar, so I definitely recommend you guys trying it out too. And that will sum it up for part 1, and I'm so excited to get into part 2. I haven't actually built them yet, as you guys clearly can see, but I'm excited to see what creations we get to make, and if you guys make any also, and I can't wait to hear what you guys make. So I will see you guys in the next video, and bye!